The second race of the Aflac All-Pro Tour would be at Nashville for the AAA 150. AAA Pole Award's going to go to Ryan Barley in the number 13, the second-year driver for Richer Racing, the Renesi development program. He leads the field down to the green. Steven Cortez in the 24 to his outside. Ricky Green, his teammate, in third. Zach McRae starts fourth, and Keith Jesse, the winner of last year's race here at Nashville, starts in the fifth position. Here he is in that number 77, obviously well more funded than he was last season when he drove this number 77 to victory for Silver Green, but looking to repeat as he started in the top 5 and ran really well the first lap and is going to get split right here by David Hugar and Ricky Green. Here's the 75 of Clyde Lattinger, won last weekend at Livonia, and he started way in the back, but it's early on, obviously, and we'll see if he can get up there to get a back-to-back win in that number 75 for AARO Motorsports. As we see David Hugar on lap number 5 goes around Ryan Barley in the 13, and Hugar definitely looking strong at the beginning of this one as he powers by the Richer Racing Ford of Barley. Ryan Anderson and Ray Davis have made contact on the back straightaway. The caution is immediately out. Davis has really nowhere to go. He doesn't seem to be slowing down, and up into the 12 of Casey Littinger, Valine Click, and others are going to get involved. Jimmy Barley in the 46, and that was the 15. And let's see what happens here as Ryan Anderson just takes out Ray Davis, the 15 being Cindy Sylvester. Also caught up in this. The 22 of Walter Green got a pretty big chunk of this one. Let's take a look at this. 2 silver green cars, the 12 of Littinger and the 22 of Walter Green, both involved. And then Valine Click obviously involved as well. It looks like the 12 and 22 are definitely going to be surefire contenders to retire here. And we take another look at this one as Jimmy Barley subbing in for Jason Carter. Didn't really get too much damage. He should be fine. And on the restart, it'd be obviously David Hugar leading and that number 6 car, as that car is just working right now as he's off to a huge lead already in the Moe's Toyota. Here's Sarah Woods in the 26 looking for second underneath Ryan Barley. Woods has run very well in this season and in this series in the past. Has had some terrible luck, but in that number 26 car for Avoto Motorsports should be up at the front more often. Here's Clyde Lattinger in the 75, won last week at Livonia, and he's going to blow the engine on lap 23. So the Target Volkswagen will not be returning to victory lane in 2015, and Keith Jesse did it last year. Clyde Lattinger will not do it this year, of the first two races being won by him. Here we have a caution as the one car of Darian Mannering gets spun by Ashton Short in the 65. Pretty harmless spin, and he will obviously continue on, but he was not very happy with the Skype dodge of Ashton Short. Under this yellow, looks like the leaders are going to head down into the pits, and we'll get some 4 fresh tires on, some fuel, and return to racing. Here's the restart. David Hugar in the lead and already off to a pretty big lead. He packs it down into turn number 1, and that car is just moving right now. Honestly, if this race could go green all the way, that would be the best thing for him. He did that at Kansas last season where the race went caution-free, and he dominated that race, won it handily, and he's looking to do the same as that car is just totally working. This track and Kansas, very similar, so not very surprising to see David Hugar up at the front early on in this one. This would be a very, very long green flag run, and we'd have a debris caution fly on lap 61, and this would get the field back bunched up together. And under this yellow, coming to the green, it looks like David Hugar has an issue in that Moe's Toyota, and he's going to pull it down onto the access road and into the pits. So tough break for David Hugar, unsure of what it is as of yet, and we'll see as he continues to go down the access road. We're getting word right now, suspension failure on the number 6. That will take him out of the race. Tough break for Hugar, who looked like he had this race really in the bag. And this would leave rookie Adam Lawson in the lead. His second race ever in this series, but Greg Nee is going to quickly look to the inside of him and take the top spot away. There's Joey Johnson in the 8 following him, and it looks like he's going to make a move for second as well. Nee has been running fairly decent in this series, had a great year last year, and he's looking for that first win, so maybe it can happen here at Nashville. Here's the one of Mannering getting turned once again into the infield, and this is not going to be good. He slides up the track into Ashton Short. Landy Heath involved as well, and they slide down, collect Ray Davis, and Valine Click in there as well. I don't know whether you could say the one got his payback on Ashton Short or not, because his car is completely ruined. Here's a unique view from the infield. There's a hard hit for Ashton Short right into the back of the one car. The one car upside down. And, yeah, this will kill, obviously, the one car's day. Ricky Green looks like he was the one who caused this accident. Landy Heath has had a rough start to his AAPT career, and he was involved in this one, the former ALNT champion, done for the race. Right there as we go on board Ashton Short. As there's the one car, and he has nowhere to go. So, Ashton Short, obviously done. Valine Click looks like she was involved in this one as well. And she would not retire. She's been involved in 2 wrecks, completely not her fault. And we'll see where she places off in this one, running in the low 30s. Here's Joey Johnson in the 8 car on the restart, looking underneath Greg Nee in the 100. Joey Johnson looking very strong as he's been up at the front all race long. I haven't really noticed him yet until now as he takes the lead away from Greg Nee. And Nee looking to fight back on the outside in turn number 1. I don't think that's going to work. The low line has definitely been where you want to be in this one. Greg Nee, a couple laps later, looks like he's going to look back underneath the 8. And is definitely looking to get that first career win. So Greg Nee, as we see the 83 car in the wall a little bit, and Ryan Anderson, the 83 car, is going to go back a bit from that one. But Greg Nee to the lead once again in that Internet Explorer Dodge. And, well, a couple laps later, he's going to have some company from Jordan Tipson in the 18. He was a standout truck driver for a while, had nowhere to drive, drove in the ALNT last season, and signed on with Avoda Motorsports this season in the AAPT. That he is a development driver for Avoda, as he's running very well in his second start here. There's Earl McRae in the 57 for Averill Motorsports to the inside of the 18 car, and he's going to take that spot away. Earl McRae doing very well in the AAPT. Surprisingly, he hasn't got an ARS ride. Here's Keith Jesse. Disappeared for a while, but he is back up in the hunt. He's in 4th position, and you gotta think he's gotta be dangerous for this one. Obviously, won here last year, and is a very strong driver for Silver Green Motorsports. He should have had a shot at the title last year, but unfortunately, bad luck took him out of that. As Earl McRae is underneath Greg Nee for the lead, and we are approaching just 4 laps to go at the line. Greg Nee getting past, and he's going to likely fall back to around 5th as Keith Jesse is around him, and Keith Jesse knocking on the door of Earl McRae, knocks the 57 up the racetrack. Here comes Adam Lawson. What a surprise this is in that number 71 Food County Buick, and we're going to be 3 wide for the lead as here comes Lawson to the inside. McRae washing up the racetrack, and it looks like he's going to get some contact from Nee. Into the 18, they go into the wall. Caution 5 is going to fly on lap 9 of the 57. Taken out of this one, hit hard by Tony Short. And the 57 still in the middle of the racetrack. Here comes the field. And wow, the 24 goes barrel rolling. That's Steven Cortez. The rest of the field piling in. Oh boy, this is a catastrophe. The 71 of Adam Lawson is going to blow up under the yellow. He just took the yellow. The pace car just caught up with the field, and Adam Lawson blows the engine. Oh, what a heartbreak for that team. What an upset that would have been. Oh my. What a mess we have going on right here. Let's take a look at the replay. 57 just washes right into the 100, and, well, all hell breaks loose after that. Tony Short hits him. Nothing really happens to him after that, but everyone just piles in. There's Bjorn Brewer, I see. Davis Rapax. Ricky Green I saw in there. Obviously, Steven Cortez was involved. 48 of Todd Short was in there. They just have nowhere to go. The 57 right in the racing line, and wow, Earl McRae really helpless right there. Darcy Lusk's old 52 cars involved at Seth McGuire. As we take a look at this one from the hood of Greg Nee, as he causes catastrophe on the front straight with just 4 laps to go. Wow. I'm going on board McRae here. This should be fun. Obviously, very helpless feeling for him in the 57, and that is a hard hit. And the 24 car violently barrel rolling over everybody. Surprised he didn't go over, to be honest. Let's take a look at him. As he just, wow. Obviously, no medical conditions as of yet on any of these drivers. Hopefully they're all okay. That was a very violent, nasty wreck. And on board the 24 car here. Wow. This leaves, like, I think 19 cars left that are still competing for the win here. Take a look from the helicopter cam. Wow. As you see, the whole track is just completely blocked. So, yeah, really nowhere to go. Keith Jesse is your leader as we get ready to take the restart. Green flag is back out. Here comes Greg Nee to the inside right away, wasting no time on Keith Jesse. He makes the move fairly quickly, gets around the 77 car, and doesn't look like the 77 is going to have any challenge for second as those two, the 41 of Casper Bristow and the 51 of Jack Collins, continue to battle for third. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3, Jesse with a nice run on Greg Nee. Here he comes to the inside of the 100, off turn number 4. It's going to be a drag race down to the line to take the white flag. Keith Jesse is your leader. Nice crossover move on the 100 of Greg Nee. Down into turn number 1. Can Jesse hold off Nee? Nee doesn't have really a run through 1 and 2. Jesse powers off turn number 2. Keith Jesse looks like he has this one in the bag, down the back straightaway, looking to make it 2 in a row here at Nashville. Keith Jesse, very standard performance for him here at Nashville, and he'll come off turn number 4. Keith Jesse in the Cookout Dodge for Silver Green Racing makes it 2 in a row at Nashville. He wins the AAA 150.